Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is day 2 of clearing the witch wounds. So we're going to get people invited so that we make sure that people don't miss out on the live as it's happening. I know there's a lot of people that really wanted to get in here. So make sure you say hello in the comments. We've got people dropping in already. I love it. Say hello. And the other thing that I would love to know, because for myself, there's a lot of stuff being stirred up, and I'm feeling it physically in my body. I'm feeling a lot of movement going on, disruption, resistance. Oh my goodness. So, share that because it's really helpful for all of us. Like, if we know that we're not the only ones, we are not alone in what we're going through. And also, sometimes when there is something going on in your physical body, sometimes we think it's the physical thing. We think, oh, we're just tired because we didn't get enough sleep, or we're tired because, oh, I drank too much last night, or, things like that. We can pass it off when in reality, it's actually what's going on and what is up for us. So, and I'm just still inviting, so keep putting your comments in, saying hello. Love you guys. We'll just get the people invited. Yeah. So yeah, I know for me, it's just been like a lot of stuff going on. So I can't wait to see where we end up going today, because I am totally committed to being here, being present, listening to the downloads, and being the conduit for everyone. Morning, Mary, Cassandra, yay, Patricia. Good morning, Odette. Yes, I'm in my power color. The red and black is my power color. Woo-hoo. Oh, Mary, you can actually breathe into your pelvis. That's very exciting. Actually, things have shifted and opened up. Annie, yeah, perfect. Good. Glad the timing worked out. Tired, no muscle strength. Dropped my whole cup of coffee over breakfast. Oh, that's coffee abuse. That's awful. Yeah, and definitely, like, these are things that go on here. Um, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, tag some other people if you've got some friends, because I tagged a bunch of people, but I didn't want to spend all of the time inviting everybody to be on here. So what else has been going on in your body? So I woke up this morning exhausted, exhausted. And you can pass it off and say, oh, well, I stayed up too late, or, the kittens woke me up early. I can really pass it off to that. But honestly, it's more than that. It's this piece of really feeling what is going on for everyone. And this is not a bad thing. This is just being aware, because if I'm going to be here and I'm going to be a conduit, I kind of need to know what's going on. So having the awareness of what is going on for the majority of people in your bodies, the resistance that's coming up, and clearing these witch wounds is going to open huge doors. It's going to open things up for you. And there's bound to be the resistance of, is that okay? Is that safe? Is that going to work? Am I, just going to get sucked into the same spin again, right? Is that what's going to happen? So our body brings up resistance while we are moving through things. Good morning, Rachel. Present and accounted for. Love it. Love it. Oh, Ellen, spoke my truth to a loved one today, this morning. My beautiful inner truth was vocal. Yay. My neck is stiff. Hanging issues. Most likely. Yeah, my neck has been just brutal, especially like right at the base of the skull. It's just, so compacted. So I'm looking forward to, as we do these sessions, to have my neck opening up. And you probably noticed it yesterday when I was on the call. I was like moving around. I got to keep the body moving, because this is part of where we move things through. So I want you to also be aware, as we're doing these calls, to be kind to your body. Okay, so if you need to get up and stretch, go do some yoga while you're listening. You have that advantage. I wouldn't mind stopping and doing some yoga partway through, but that's going to look kind of weird, right? So definitely take care of your body, and that movement in your body will actually help to facilitate things through. So I'm not just saying this because this is trite. This is actually, when we are working at a deep, deep layer, it is really important to be taking care of all of the bodies, okay? The physical body, the mental body, giving yourself some space, giving yourself some breathing room. Those of you who do a lot of energy clearing already, I probably should have said this yesterday, but maybe back off. Maybe back off a little bit, because this is such a big topic. Give yourself some space. Don't be doing some really deep clears at the same time as trying to tackle the witch wounds, right? Jesse's not awake. I love it. I love it. But you made it anyway, and I love you. I know you're not a morning person. Okay, so yeah, feel free to chime in with anything else that is going on in your body. And, you know, and just to notice and make space. Because oftentimes when we just make space for things and having that awareness of like, oh, I'm not making something up. I'm not, you know, I'm not crazy. It's not because of XYZ, but it is actually my awareness telling me what is going on. That can be really, really powerful when we actually drop in and own what we know. Because when we own what we know, we also are, this is part of it, is coming back and connecting in with our inner magic of our intuition. Knowing what we know is our intuition. And there's a power in this. So this is not just me filling time. I am not filling time here. None of these calls are going to be about filling time. This is about getting you reconnected. So before we do some of the deeper clears, I want you really connected to your body. I want you aware that the crap that you're feeling right now is most likely resistance, fear, maybe even excitement that's going on, excitement about what's going to move, what's going to shift. Morning, Grace. So Eileen, you have a family crisis happening as the result of the resistance. You may want to expand on that. Which actually can happen. If you're about to shift dramatically, your family is going to have things going on. My poor husband gets the brunt of this. You know, God bless him, right? So I've been like I was like really snippy with him this morning. It was just like, get away from me. I don't want to talk to you. I just need some space, right? Poor thing. But, you know, if we can just take a moment to really acknowledge what we know about what's going on in our bodies, what we know about what we feel energetically. Yeah, Odette, maybe this will move stuff out for your neck. This would be really fun. Excited you made it. Yay! I'm excited you made it too, Sherry. Okay, I apologize. My kittens are in full play mode. Usually they're sleeping at this time, which is why I picked this time, but not today. They're excited too. They're super excited. So let's look. What is going on? I think what we're going to do, first of all, is a little bit of healing for everyone. So if you're in a place where you can close your eyes and just kind of drop into your body, I'm going to invite everybody, just kind of close your eyes, drop into your body, and let yourself receive. So I'm going to send through some energy just to make it easier, just to have some ease with what is going on in your bodies, opening things up. Itch. And if it's not safe for you to receive, if it's not safe for you to do any of the clearings, if it's not time for you to do any of the clearings, you have full ability to opt out. Because this is energy and you get to decide whether it comes in or doesn't come in. There we go. That's starting to open up. So just moving some things at the cellular level to make it easier for us later to move out the witch wounds. Just sometimes we got to do a lot of foundation work to get things moving. There we go. There we go. Open up. Those of you that are willing to receive, just let yourselves expand out. There we go. Good. And if I'm yawning, it's releasing. It's not that I'm tired. It's not that I'm bored with being with you. Those of you that don't know, most of you guys know that yawning is a way for the body to actually release and move the energy through. Yeah. Nice. Just open up, expand out a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. Good. And we're going to get everybody to open up the soles of your feet. And then just drain out all the residual. So we've moved things from a cellular level, and then there's just a bit of waste products energetically that I want you to just allow that to drain out. And it could become fertilizer for the earth. So just let that drain out into the earth. Yeah. Nice. Good. So did anybody do the connecting in with the earth either last night or this morning? Putting your hands and feet directly on the grass, on the soil, connecting in. Curious if you did that and if you noticed a difference, because that would still be super helpful today. Good. Get my computer to work here. There we go. Okay. So tell me what is going on for you guys. Like if you have an awareness, so we've got all these things going on in the body. And as we were moving things energetically, did you have, some impressions, some words come up? What was going on for you? What's showing up? Oh, we're to the horse. Yeah, horses are amazing. Okay, no problem, Jesse. That maybe later today, get out there onto the earth. It is so good, so good. Okay, where are we going to go today? So the piece that was coming up for me was about systems. Froze my feet. Stand by the wood stove. Yeah. Yeah, especially if you did it last night, it was quite chilly. And it doesn't have to be a long time, but just that little, connecting in, getting yourself there. And then, once you've got your feet on the ground, especially at this time of year, get your feet on the ground and then put your feet back in the shoes and just have your hands on the ground for a minute. But that little bit of time to connect in with the earth and just kind of letting that come out. Okay, Jesse's feeling very nauseous. So lots of expanding out with this. Lots and lots of expanding out. So the piece that was really popping up for me this morning was around systems. because what ended up happening during the time of the witch wounds was, or the witch hunts, I should say, was that people were trying to fit within the system. They were trying to fit into the box. They were trying to fit in the mold. So there were lots of people who were trying to avoid being convicted. There were people who were, accusing others in order to take the spotlight off of themselves. There were people who were, going with it to try to fit in, which is, things that we've seen a lot. We saw that in Nazi Germany. We saw that, we see it even today, people just towing the line and getting onto the flow. And this is around systems and trying to conform with the system. And, it's been interesting as I look at how that's been showing up for me, which might be different for you, but how it's been showing up for me is where it most locks me up in business. So I love a good system in business and I want it to work, but it doesn't work because the only system that I have is following the flow, following my guidance, following my knowing. And, this piece of like this morning, I desperately wanted to get back into, into a system. I want to be able to do Facebook ads and make it work and have all, have it come in and have it be easy and have all the things. And that's not how it's going to work for me. And so I know that I can try those systems and then it will go fucking sideways for me. And so it's not helpful. It's not helpful to be in the system. Yeah, it's a really good point, Odette. If you don't feel like you've got your feet on the ground, if you don't feel like you're connected, then, it's get out there. You know what? Lunchtime, it's going to be a little warmer. Get out there, get your feet on the ground. Okay, Stephanie's feeling it in the neck, the keyhole between the shoulder blades. Yes. Lots of anxiety this morning and a call back to the ancestral roots. I love it. Love it. Yes. And Lori, this is the thing. It's like for those of us who are really tuned into our energy, who are called to do the deeper work, this piece around systems is such a huge piece. So, I think that's where I want to dive into today. It just feel a really strong call to be unlocking where we surrendered to the system, where we towed the line of the system, where we gave in. Maybe we threw other people under the bus and it caused severe ramifications for them. Right? Because this is not light. If you accused somebody at that time, there was a good chance that they were going to die. Whether they died in prison or they died by hanging or, parts of Europe where they died by burning, it was severe consequences. Yeah. That's it. So you're smarter than you think, Lori. You're resisting the systems because you know better. Okay. So this is like intense. Okay. Breathe. I'm gonna drop back in. That was my brain starting to kick in there. I can't do this with my brain. So what does the group need? Okay. So we're going to try it this way where I want you to just imagine being able to connect in with this idea of needing to follow the system, the idea of needing to get it right. And I want you to feel what that energy imprint is in your body. And we're going to pull that out. Ooh, yep, it's moving already. And pull it out and make a big messy pile. Yeah, Anna, Chris, sorry. Lots of significance going on here. Yeah, the whole systems piece is like heavy, weighted, significant. So if we can put all of that in a pile. And as you're putting that in the pile, let's just rub here. And I want you to say out loud, it is safe for me to break free from systems. It is safe for me to break free from systems. Good. And then we'll go the opposite of that. So it's safe for me not to break free of systems. Oh, good. There's something so powerful about clearing in a group. Good. Okay, so keep pulling all of that stuff out about your attachment to a system, the I need to get it right, that it's dire consequences if I don't, that, all of those pieces. And we're gonna, yeah. So keep putting that in there. We're gonna need to segue over. We're gonna look at the vows that are here because we get, holy cow, so much stuff here. This is awesome. The oaths and vows. That's where I was. So when things happen that are traumatic or just leave an imprint where it's like, oh my God, I did that wrong, or I never want to do that again. I will never, those kinds of things are oaths and vows, and they get imprinted into our system. And of course, we're infinite beings. And so the oaths and vows never break because we don't die. Our body dies, but we don't die. So every oath and every vow that we've ever made in any lifetime, dimension, or reality carries forward. And so for most of us, until we have intentionally moved them out, we're not free of them. So this is where it's like, here's where I want everybody to tune into for a moment, is the oaths and the vows that you... Mary's laughing already. She always laughs when we do these clearings. The oaths and the vows that you have made in regards to the systems. I will always follow the system. I will never follow the system. I, have to. I must. I need to. It's imperative. Any of those kinds of things, we're going to create a separate pile. Yeah, Laura, the absolutes. Okay. So everything around systems, I have to follow it. I have to do what I'm told. I need to do it the right way. There we go. All in a big pile. Big pile, big pile, big pile. And make sure you grab the stuff from behind you, because it's like a lot of this is past life, right? So we want to grab everything, oh my goodness, behind, and everything that you're sitting on, okay? Yes. Yes, we are breaking this stuff. We are breaking this stuff. Okay, I know some of you are done, so just hang tight. I just want to give a little more space for the majority of the group to get here. And it's not just the people on the call, but it's the people that will be listening later. So have a look around, see if there's anything like secret, hidden, secret agreements, secret vows, pinky swears. We'll just like pull the whole gamut. Almost there. Stuff that you've buried in the ground. And this is just, I'm just throwing things out so that you have something to grab a hold of. You can get a hold of it energetically and throw that in the pile. All the agreements. Yes, the agreements, the binds, the double binds. Thanks, Chris. Binds beyond binds. Unbreakable binds. Unknowable, unspeakable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. There's like the marshmallow goo in your head. That's where I can feel it. Put all that in. Good. Okay, so that is the majority of it. So now what I want you to do is I want you to, like, you've got that pile of oaths and vows and agreements and binds and all that shit. I want you to now drop into your body. Ignite the pussy energy. You're going to drop into your body. And you're going to let yourself connect with the fact that you are a sovereign being in a sovereign body. Feel it. Feel that you are a sovereign being in a sovereign body. This is the power. The power comes from when you really drop in and you own the fact that you are a sovereign being in a sovereign body, and you have the power and the ability and the choice to mark all of that shit null and void. Good job. Yeah. Null and void, null and void, null and void, null and void. I love that. Yes. Okay. Let's just throw a big atomic bomb at it, energetic atomic bomb. Just vaporize that. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's come back to the other pile and see if there's anything else that you now want to add in about your feeling like you need to follow the system, you have to, you must. Tessie's head's going to explode. Mine too. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we can clear that other pile. So again, you are a sovereign being in a sovereign body. You have the ability to choose to eliminate the effects of this, to break it here and now. So on 3, we are just going to throw a big blast at this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I have a head again. My brain has returned. It's awesome. This is what we needed to move out. Speaking out against the systems. Yeah, hopefully you threw that out. Yes, yes, yes. Null and void. Absolutely. All of it. Null and void. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. See, now we have a lot more space. I love it. What are we going to get into here? Okay. Need another little energetic transmission. And of course, mine come through nonverbal. I've seen lots of people who like transmit with words, but I just want you to like open up and receive. There we go. Just let yourself receive. This is just kind of, it's an energy coming through to kind of support the massive change. So you've just let go of a lot of shit here. This is like crap that's been stuck in this system for centuries. And so we just want to support the body in making the adjustment, because oftentimes our beings can adjust really, really quickly. And then the body just needs like, it needs a little extra love and a little extra time. Like we could sit here and just like clear for the whole hour, but honestly, it's often not a kindness. It's often not, because you end up, you know, it's like you'll get like the full effect of the first couple. And then after that, you're like, right? And so I'm finding that it's kinder to kind of like take one and go really, really deep with it, instead of trying to do all kinds of different things. Because if we narrow in onto the pieces that are at the core, then we don't need to be like constantly doing a little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit scattered all over the fucking place, right? So that's where, yeah, the gratitude energy. Okay, apparently, Chris, you are my anchor point today. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Much, much appreciated. Yes, so let yourself now drop into the gratitude energy for you, for the fact that you showed up. Okay, and the gratitude is an energy that you can call on, and you don't have to feel grateful first. You can feel the grateful energy, and then that will allow you to tap into what you are grateful for. Okay, so a lot of times people try to do it the way of like, what do you feel grateful for? And then the brain goes, nothing, right? But if you allow yourself to, you know what it feels like. You know what the energy is of feeling grateful. So just drop into it. That's the easier way. Drop into the gratitude energy. Feel it. There we go. Okay, now I can do a little bit more support your bodies. Yay. Thank you all. Thank you all. Good, good, good. Okay. So I'm feeling like we need to do another, where are we going to go? So the systems piece, definitely a big shift there. And I'd love for you to just make note of what changes, right? What changes for you as a result of breaking free of the need to play along with the system, breaking free of that. And where are we going to go? Okay, so I think what we're going to do next is just realign and open up the chakras here. Oh, yay, the sunshine is allowing you to connect outside with the earth. Center your awareness in your heart center. Thank you. It's been a rough morning. I'm not going to lie. It's been a rough morning. But this is good because things are shifting and moving. So, yeah, the heart center. So maybe it's the heart piece that needs to open up for me and for everybody else. The heart in, heart out. Okay, so let's look at. Okay, so I want everybody to just rub the point here and have the intention of opening the heart. We're just clearing out what is blocked from the central governing system, the central meridian system, central meridian system that is blocking the heart from being open. Good. There we go. Okay, so heart, throat, third eye, crown. So next one is the crown that is coming up this way. Okay, so here's where I want you to just do it. We'll do it this way. It's safe for me to open my crown to the universe. And if you don't want to say universe, say God, source, great spirit, whatever phrasing fits for you. But it feels like we just need to kind of reaffirm that it is safe for us to reconnect with those messages again. Reconnect and hear. So it's safe for me to open and hear the messages from the universe, God, spirit, great spirit. And it's safe for me not to connect with the universe. Having that intention of opening the crown chakra. Good. There we go. That should have everybody feeling a little bit more aligned now. Yay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. You ready? We're going to play something a little more epic. It's all been epic. But this may be uncomfortable, and it may be why everything is so uncomfortable this morning. But I want to look at the places where you betrayed others. And it kind of fits with where we were going with the systems, but it's like where I want you to tap into where you betrayed others, where you accused others in that lifetimes, and where they suffered dire consequences as a result. Yeah, and then we're just gonna make a big pile out of that, right? Put it in the pile. Because it brings up a lot of stuff. It brings up, the judgments of ourselves and how bad we are. And oh my goodness, like our doing it wrong caused something to fall apart for somebody else. It caused somebody else to die. So we need to heal that. We need to heal that. Okay, sits in the, no, not in the chakra system. Okay. Okay, so I want you to rub here. It is safe for me to make mistakes that have dire consequences for others. Keep going. It's safe for me to make mistakes that have dire consequences for others. Okay. If you guys are popping in halfway through, this, just do your best, expand out, because we're kind of like right in the middle of like some pretty deep clearing. So lots of space for yourself. You may opt to just be in the energy, breathe, expand out, and then come back for the replay. Okay. So it's safe for me to not make mistakes that have dire consequences for others. Good. Okay, then we're going to pull on a different tool. So I want you to imagine lining up any of the people that you ended up harming during that time as a way to save yourself, as a way to fit within the system, as a way to, not be killed or not have your family killed. I want you to imagine lining them up in front of you. Yeah, this is good. Just stay with me, guys. I got you. I have you in this container. Tears are good. Tears are good. Okay. So all of those people, their spirits, their souls. And we're going to do some Ho'oponopono because it is so beautiful. So when you have them lined up there, and just connect in with that feeling of love. And if you need to, connect in with the feeling of love that you have for your children or your pets. Feel the love. And then send that to them. And say, I love you. And then let yourself connect in with what you've done. And say, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And here's where I want you to open up and I want you to receive. I want you to allow yourself to receive the forgiveness from them. And as you feel the forgiveness coming into your body, say thank you. This runs so deep when we do this as a group. This is incredible. Thank you all for dropping into this. Yeah, let's do one more round. Have them there. Drop into that feeling of love. Say, I love you. Shower them with the love. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And feel the forgiveness coming back into your body. And say thank you. And if you feel called, do another round. Otherwise, let yourself bring that in. Give it a minute to just percolate through to all of the cells in your body. Feel the change integrate into your body. This is where you claim it. Own it. And us doing this together is changing the pattern. We're bringing back the collective, the tribe, in a way that is supportive and nurturing and healing. Expand out. Let's drop all that stuff off that doesn't serve you. This is big, Jessie. It is. I know. You know I don't play small. I don't know how. Somebody knocking on my door. Probably the Jehovah's Witness. But I'm not answering it. Good. Let that drop into the body, all the way in. This is good. I can feel that changing all the cells in the body. This is so exciting. Yeah, Annie, I love the Ho'oponopono is so powerful. So powerful. If you guys haven't done it in the mirror to yourself, highly recommend that. I know a lot of, if you're, some of the people that are on the call, I've taken them through this, and it's like, it's just profound what shifts with it. It's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, good. So let that percolate down into the like ankles and feet. I can feel it in a lot of the body, and then it's just like open up the ankles because we're releasing the shackles so that it can flow right down into the feet. Yeah. Okay. Probably a good idea. Move your body. Open things up. Oh. Good, good, good. I don't know about you, but my neck's feeling a little better. Interesting imagery. Cool. Good. How are you feeling? Is that feeling a little bit more in your body now? Tell me how you guys are doing. Thanks, Chris. Good. Better than you felt all day. Your scared bone is happier. Where does your scared bone live? I love it. Oh, that's more grounded. Yes. Good. Good. That's the idea, right? We want to move things along. We want to, open it up, shift things out. And it actually feels like that's where I want to kind of leave it today. I don't want to dig into another one today because we've kind of like made some really big changes. It's not about being here for the full hour. It's about creating some big shifts in the time, in whatever time it takes. Maybe it's 5 minutes, maybe it's 5 hours, but we're going to do epic shit in the rest of the 7 days. This is only day 2. This is day 2. Ah! Seeing pink light, love it. On the grass in bare feet, loving it. Yay! And you're able to take me with you. I love it. I love it. Oh, sacrum, not scared. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Lightning feeling. This has been a very intense session. I'm feeling and releasing so much. Yeah, which is why I'm like feeling like, I think we're good for today. So we can just, and actually I'll just do a little more transmission on, making it easy, just gentle opening things up. So being very kind to yourselves today, as always, but being aware. It's like acknowledge that you're shifting and moving, acknowledge that things are changing, and And it's okay. It's okay if you move a little slower. It's okay if you need to breathe a little deeper. It's okay if you do what you need to do for your body while things are shifting and changing. Yeah. And thank you for acknowledging that it was intense. Paula, does it clear out for our kids and family? Yes. So as we go along, if we don't get to it in the 7-day, the course that I'm going to be offering at the end of this is going to be clearing at the root level for wealth and property. And I guess this is dropping in now. Wealth and property and accumulating money and those kinds of things. We're going to be doing root clears on those. We're going to look at paternal lines, maternal lines, because I've been tapping into those pieces as well and looking at breaking the lines. So it will free it up. And because we are going back into our past lives with this, if not on the live stream, then it will be in the course. When we're going back into our past lives, we end up clearing it for the lineage. So you end up clearing it for your parents and grandparents as well. I've seen tremendous shifts for the families as I clear with my clients with these things, that it actually opens up and shifts for their entire family, their spouses. It's kind of a family package. I always tell people, it's like, you're not paying just for you, you're paying for your whole family. So yeah. Receiving the forgiveness was great. Love it. Expansion of energy. Saw purple and black earth. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, connecting with the bugs. Love it, Lori. Puppies are standing on your feet. Dogs are great for helping us to reconnect with our bodies, with the earth. You know, they bring us back into play, but they also they know when you need stuff, and they try to bring your awareness to it. So I love it. So many people's lives coming through. Straight up. May check my cookies today. Hopefully not. And if you do, it's a good thing. It's releasing, right? It's all releasing. Yeah, you'll definitely want to catch the replay. We are just wrapping up. But once the replay is up, it's epic. It's really epic. Everybody else can tell you about that. So, okay, lots of gentleness for yourselves. If there's anything else that's coming up that you need to put in that container, the container is still there. We are just keeping that safe for the 7 days. We're going to work on little bits at a time, but you just put all of that into the box so that we are dealing with tiny bits at a time instead of trying to deal with all of it all at once. It's much gentler, it's much nicer and kinder. And I want you to feel the depth of the change, but I also want it to be in a way that is empowering and not leaving you on the floor, right? So if you are still experiencing some feelings and things, Steph, if you're still feeling like you want to check your cookies, then maybe check and see how expanded out you are, okay? And get out onto the earth, okay? That'll help to dissipate a lot of it too. When you reground with the earth, then it helps you to actually release it into the earth. Yay. Ah. Okay, cool. Thank you all so much for showing up. This has been, we just never know where we're going to go. This has been another one that's like gone in a direction that's been incredible. It's powerful and it's exciting, and I can't wait to see what the next 5 days are going to hold. I'm going to be here. I'm going to keep dropping in and just following the divine guidance of what the container needs, what you as a collective need me to be, need me to show up as, need me to bring, and you guys get to stay and receive and shift. And so I love all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. All right. Have an amazing day or evening, whatever it is for you.